This thing has totally changed my life. Hi guys, it's Dian from Tech Lifestyle and welcome to yet another addition to my collection. This time it's actually something useful to me, and like you've heard in the intro, it's something that has changed my life. And it comes in this box. Now you might not know what it is. I know what it is. Well, actually it doesn't come in this box. It comes in this box. This one right here. So now you know what it is. And the device that I have here is the Apple Watch Series 2 stainless with the crystal or sapphire crystal glass display and the sapphire crystal at the back. So as you can see, it has the black stainless Milanese loop. I know it's not supposed to have that, but it was actually a gift from my girlfriend. So yeah, the watch is really nice to wear. It's not that heavy. I thought it should be quite heavy because of it being stainless, but it isn't. As you can see, there's a few scuffs and scratches on the device, but like I said, it has changed my life. Okay, so the Milanese loop just clips on like that and your watch is seated. I've enabled the feature to unlock my watch with a passcode and also unlock it with my iPhone. So what else is in the box, you might ask? Well, actually there's just a leaflet and stuff, and then your charging puck, as we should call it. This is just the watch info telling you all the useful stuff. You can go to apple.com for help, and this is the hearing damage thing and the battery and whatever. We don't care about that. This is the lovely guide that shows you how to charge your watch, how to power it up, how to use your watch. Assuming the watch came out with WatchOS 3, yeah, it shows you how to use the watch application on your iPhone to pair, but no, we're not going to get into that right now. Now, the reason being why I got the watch is to be more active and to get fit. I also bought my girlfriend one. She enjoys having the watch. Where she works is kind of a pain because of the children. They just want to see the watch the whole time, but you can see that the technology of today appeals to younger generations. The watch encourages you to take a brisk 7-minute walk, as it says sometimes. It encourages you to close your rings. It encourages you to stand up more often. It encourages you to take a breath for about several minutes. Sometimes it encourages you to just rest a bit. It warns you when your heart rate goes too high or too low. Luckily I haven't had that problem. Also, the newer Apple Watches has the EKG feature. Mine doesn't have that, unfortunately, but I'm quite happy with it. I don't know if I've mentioned, but this is the 42mm, and I think it's quite suiting for me. I like the 38mm, but it's too small. I needed something that would fit perfectly and to see all my content. Now, there's a few features that is utter nonsense on the watch, like replying to text. I like the voice feature, but in South Africa, most of the time we speak Afrikaans. Now, you might not know what it is, but if you do, good luck. I'm just kidding. But Afrikaans does not work in with the voice text to speech or speech to text or whatever you want to call it, the dictation feature to reply to WhatsApps or iMessages or something like that. The scribble thing is really utter nonsense. It wastes your time. Most of the time I just feel my hand reaching in my pocket, grabbing my phone and replying to a text. Answering phone calls, however, is the best way. You can just raise your watch, here it is. No, I'm busy right now, I don't have time for that. Or you can answer it from the watch and then replay or play the sound through the watch, which is not a good thing on the older models of Apple Watch. Reason being, the microphone is not that good and the speaker quality is also not that good. I'm not discrediting the watch, it's really a great device, but the thing is, the audio quality is not that good. However, you can answer the call and then use your iPhone to take over, as I would say. There is some difficulties I have with the watch. One or two things being launching applications is quite slow. Apple brags about the performance boost that they give their Apple devices, in particularly the Macs and the iPhones and the iPads with the new operating systems, as I can say. But they don't do that with watches. It takes almost a century to load the stocks application, which is supposed to be open all the time. I like going through the stocks, keeping up to date with Samsung stocks and Apple stocks, and then also the dollar to rand conversion and the pound to rand conversion, just to check the prices of fuel and whatever. But it takes an age. Sometimes I would like to know what the weather is, and I just grab my phone and just check. It's really easier and quicker to do so. The notifications is really awesome. I love the feature. Most of the time my phone is in my pocket or in a drawer at work, or sometimes it is in I put it in the center consoles of the cars if I test drive them, or put it in the cabiole, but it's not on me, glove box as you would say, but it's not really close by, so I can quickly check my notifications. So the notification pop-up is really good. The range, connection range with the Apple Watch, I'm disappointed, but it's fair. I would like it to be a bit further, especially being this generation, but it's okay, it's alright. The other useful feature that I discovered with the Apple Watch is the fact that you can find your iPhone with your watch. So you swipe up on the notification center and the control center. You might not see this now, but people with Apple Watches should know. And then you tap on the phone, it has buzzing, it looks like a phone buzzing, and then your phone starts to play a sound, and within seconds you find your device. When your device is out of reach, that becomes a problem, because now you can't remember where you left your phone. That's the reason why I would like the range to be extended, but unfortunately we are stuck with what we have. Hopefully it has been improved with the Apple Watch Series 4. Then I'm disappointed because this thing does not have cellular like the Apple Watch Series 3 or 4, but it connects to Wi-Fi, so whenever you are in range of a Wi-Fi connected to other Apple devices, it would connect. But it's a pain. Sometimes you would like to make a call or do something on the cellular network, then you can't because you're not close to your Wi-Fi, or sometimes you put something someplace and you can't find it. It's just a mess when it comes to that. The do not disturb function, it's really great. Whenever we go to church, I just enable that, tap when I leave this location, and then it enables do not disturb on all of my Apple devices. The other feature is the waterproofing feature, which is amazing. I don't take my Apple Watch off when I go bath or shower or swim or whatever. When I go near water, it's not needed. Sometimes I get some petrol on it, or gas as the Americans would say, or some oil or thinners or something, and you just rinse it off with some water and then just play the tone so that all the water comes out of the speaker and it's good to go again. There's another feature, the flashlight. I found it useful. When turned to you, it's not that bright, but when turned away, it brightens up, and then you can find stuff, because you don't always have your iPhone on you, so it's better to have a flashlight on your watch, and the display is quite bright. They say it is about 1,000 nits brighter, or it's about 1,000 nits bright, and it's 2 times brighter than the previous generation display. The thing with the Apple Watch is it's a great device. It doesn't look that good. I think it looks perfect. Some people might criticize it because of the looks. It's boxy, it's squared. No one likes that. I do. And I see Apple going to a rounder display. Not that I want them to, but I see them getting there. The Android side of the smartwatches is not that great. Sometimes in some screens you don't even see the time. I know for a fact, if I go to my app drawer, I don't see the time. But if I go into an application, it shows the time in the right hand top corner. So I always know what the time is. The organic LED display has been perfect on this watch. The blacks is true black, so you can't even distinct where the display ends, unless you're in direct sunlight, or unless you open the photo application. Let me do that quickly. And then enlarge a photo. Oh, and the crown, lovely thing. And then enlarge a photo, then you can see where the borders end. The crown has been very useful. I like it to use it to scroll through menus and stuff, because fiddling with scrolling with your finger is quite tedious on a display this small. So the crown is perfect for that. Now my other complaint, Siri. Siri is terrible on the watch. Sometimes she listens properly, and then other times she says, "I'll tap you when I'm ready," and I don't like that. On these older generations of Apple Watch, she doesn't even speak. She uses text, and sometimes it doesn't work. The thing that I found quite irritating, it took me about 2 weeks to figure out how to put it off, is the navigation. So if you navigate on your iPhone, or you're using maps on your iPhone to navigate to a place, it also navigates with your Apple Watch. So it taps you on the arm to tell you 3 taps turn right, 2 taps turn left. I don't even know what the rhythm is anymore, but I know it's damn irritating, especially when you're driving. It's a bug. So I found the setting and I turned it off. For those of you who don't know that, go to your watch application on your iPhone or your Android device and turn off the feature within the maps section of the settings. It's quite easy. No one's going to steal this thing, and if they do, it's going to become useless, because if you take it off, it locks the watch automatically, so it requires a passcode when you want to use it again. Battery life on the watch is excellent. I can go about through 2 days of heavy usage on the battery life. I use my Apple Watch quite often to skip tracks, especially when I'm driving, so you don't have to take and fiddle with the phone. You just turn your watch and then tap. Then you aren't even distracted by it. So I use it when I'm listening to music to skip tracks, because your phone is in your pocket. It's easier. Turning the volume, turning the crown to change the volume up or down, it's so much easier. So the Apple Watch is something that you really need. Now the question is, should you get an Apple Watch Series 2 in 2019? The answer is yes. Why haven't you gotten one yet? You don't need to get a Series 2, you can get a Series 1 as well. I might not recommend buying the first generation because it's slow and clunky. The Series 1, I believe, is still supported by the newest WatchOS version, and the Series 2 and upwards is definitely supported. The reason why I say get the watch is it helps you to become more fit, it helps you organize your life better, and it makes things easier. Now, you might be thinking, what's the price of one of these? Let's be honest, they are not cheap, but if you really need one or you think you need one in 2019, get the Series 2. It's the best model available in 2019. And this watch you will probably be using it for the next 3 to 4 years, like you would use an iPhone for 3 to 5 years. Now, the price of one of these would range between $250 and $400. It depends on which you want. You don't have to get the stainless one. I need the stainless one because I work between cars. I use spanners sometimes. When walking between the cars and stuff, you sometimes bump your watch against something metal and you might get a few scratches with the aluminium version. But the stainless can hold up to that quite good. So it all depends on you. When it comes to pounds, well, it's about between 200 pounds, between 200 and 350 pounds for a Series 2. So if you want to go to the higher price range, rather get a Series 3. You're anyway going to pay the price for it. Don't try to buy new. You won't get new Series 2 Apple Watch, but you might get a new Series 3 and 4. Buy used. They're very cheap when it comes to used. Not a lot of damage because people take care of the Apple Watches more than they take care of the iPhones. So what's my conclusion? My conclusion is the Apple Watch is great for 2 reasons. One, it makes you fit. Not it helps you to get fit, it makes you fit. It challenges you to become fit. And 2, it just makes stuff easier for you. If you have a busy day, you need one of these. It helps you manage your notifications better. You don't need to be disturbed by unwanted phone calls or unwanted text messages, and you can actually use this to master a presentation. So, do you need any more reason to buy one? And why haven't you gotten one yet? So guys, I think this is it. I hope you've enjoyed this video as much as I did. Hit the like button or smash it, as the other YouTubers would say. I just say hit it. Drop a comment down below if you'd like to know anything about the Apple Watch, or if you'd like to make a suggestion for any future videos. And subscribe if you haven't. Come on guys, please. I can't be making more of these videos if you don't help me. So tell all your friends about this channel, help promote the channel and help Tech Lifestyle grow. Thanks for watching guys. See you in the next one.